Happy Valentine's Day!
And for Valentine's Day, we wanted to do something special, so we decided to make a Valentine's special cake. And stay tuned and watch the whole video to see our nice spongy cake and some tips for how you can make nice spongy cakes.
Now let's get started.
So now to begin making our cake, we're going to take half cup of melted butter, and you want the butter melted, not softened. And now we're going to take half cup of powdered sugar, and we're just going to take these two and blend it together, and it'll take a while. It'll take like 7 to 8 minutes. Like, you need to have patience, and you want to start blending it on low speed, and then you can increase the speed as you go. So now you can see it has been 7 to 8 minutes, and you can see how the butter and the sugar are now nice and like creamy and like a milky consistency, which is what we want, so the cake becomes nice and spongy. And so now we have an egg, and we're going to add our eggs one by one. So in total you have 3 eggs, and you're first going to add 1, blend it on the highest blending mode until it's nice and like fluffy and smooth. Then you're going to add like your second egg, blend it again until it's nice and smooth, and do that with the third egg as well. So now you can see all of our eggs are combined nicely, so we're going to add half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and we're using vanilla extract so we get a vanilla flavor. You can use like pineapple or rose extract depending on what flavor you like. And here we're also going to add half a tablespoon of baking powder. And now it is time to add our all-purpose flour, so we're basically just taking half a cup of all-purpose flour. And we have sieved this flour, so that makes sure there's no lumps, and you should do that for any cake you make. And we're adding the flour, and we're just gonna do like the folding method first, just to combine the flour and the eggs a little bit. And then we're gonna beat it with the blender so that it becomes nice and smooth with no lumps. So now you can see our cake batter is ready, and here we have our heart-shaped pan, and we greased it with, you can either use like oil or butter, and we also put some butter paper or parchment paper at the bottom, and this allows for like an easy clean, and the cake will also come out in a nice shape. And so basically we're gonna bake this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. And right now we're like tapping the pan so that all the bubbles get released. And you should do this with any cake. So now as you can see, our cake is ready, and you can see the toothpick came out clean, so that's how you know it's fully cooked in the center. And so basically in order to take this out, we're just gonna like flip it upside down, and we used a plate so that it's easier. And then at this step you want to pat it so that the cake will come out nicely from the mold, because if you don't pat it, it like won't come out fully. Wow, so here we have our yummy cake. We're just gonna peel the parchment paper off. And this looks super tasty. You can either eat it plain like this, or you can watch how we frost it and frost it any sort of way you like. So now it's time to frost our cake, and here we have some store-bought chocolate frosting. And basically you can see how like thick and like it's like super thick, and it'll be really hard to spread. So basically right now we're just gonna take like 3 scoops of this chocolate frosting, and then we're gonna grab our blender and we're gonna like beat this. And when you beat this, it allows like the air to go in the frosting so it becomes nice and fluffy, and it also spreads easier. So now we're just going to frost our cake, and as you can see we took chocolate frosting. You can take any sort of flavor frosting you like, it's just like we like chocolate. And also you can see we're kind of taking less frosting because like we don't like our cake too sweet, but again it's completely up to you.
Valentine's Day cake is ready.
And we basically decorated it. We just took some chocolate frosting, spread it, and added some little red candies to give it a nice design. And the topping or whatever, the decoration is totally customizable and up to what you like. So now let's cut a slice to see how it looks. You can see how nice and spongy and fluffy it looks. It really looks good.
And don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.